to the Raider Nation. Are you feeling it? That electric buzz in the air, the anticipation that makes your heart pound like a drumline on game day? Because I'm here to tell you, my fellow silver and black warriors, the storm is brewing, and it's a mix of gut-punching disappointment, defiant pride, and a glimmer of hope that'll make you stand up and scream. We just got hit with a shocker that'll make you question everything, but don't you ever count us out. The gridiron gods are testing our resolve. They're pushing us to the brink, and every single one of you, from the black hole to the farthest corners of the globe, needs to be ready for what's coming. Are you going to sit back and watch, or are you going to rise with us? Hit that like button if you bleed silver and black, comment below with your war cry, and subscribe to this channel if you want the real talk, the raw emotion, the unvarnished truth about your Las Vegas Raiders. Because let me tell you, what just went down with our secondary, and what one of our absolute legends just said about our arch rivals, it's going to set the tone for this season. Get ready, folks, because the twists and turns are just beginning, and you won't believe who just landed with one of our biggest AFC rivals. The news hit us like a brutal blindside block, Raider Nation. A punch to the gut that left us reeling. We had heard the whispers, the hopeful murmurs that a game-changing talent, a true shutdown artist, might be donning the silver and black. We dreamed of Jalen Ramsey, a Pro Bowl cornerback, the kind of playmaker who could instantly elevate our defense and strike fear into opposing quarterbacks. But those dreams, my friends, they evaporated faster than a fumble in the end zone. This morning, in a move that sent shockwaves across the league, the Miami Dolphins shipped Ramsey not to Las Vegas, but to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Can you feel that sting? Another elite talent, one who could have instantly become a pillar of our defense under Coach Carroll's new scheme, is now off the market, joining a team in the AFC that we very well might face in the playoffs. This news cuts deep because it highlights a persistent need. We've seen glimpses, we've seen potential, but the consistent dominant force in our secondary has been elusive. We've made moves, yes, signing Eric Stokes and drafting Darian Porter, both of whom are now favorites to start. We've got young talent like Darnay Holmes, Jacorian Bennett, Decamarion Richardson, Sam Webb, and Q Blue Kelly battling for spots. But a proven, elite veteran, the kind that makes opposing offensive coordinators sweat, that's what we craved. And now, he's a Steeler. It forces us to look elsewhere, to the remaining free agents like Rasul Douglas, Mike Hilton, Asante Samuel Jr. battling that neck injury, Stephon Gilmore, or Kendall Fuller. The question remains, who will step up? Who will become the lockdown corner this team desperately needs to truly compete for a Super Bowl? Because if you think for a second this team is backing down after that blow, you don't know the Raider Nation. We just got told no, but what our defensive leader just said about the Chiefs, that's where the real fight begins. And speaking of fighting, let's talk about the absolute heart and soul of this team, the man who embodies everything it means to be a Raider, Max Crosby. While the news of a missed opportunity in the secondary stings, Crosby just dropped a truth bomb that should fire up every single one of you. The Cause, our undisputed leader, stated unequivocally that he is the best pass rusher in the world, and that when he lines up against that red and gold menace, Patrick Mahomes, it's a battle of the Titans, the best against the best. He knows, we all know, that the path to glory, the road to an AFC West title, goes directly through Kansas City, a team that has owned our division for 9 grueling years. Crosby's words weren't born of arrogance, but of pure, unadulterated competitive fire. It's ultimate respect when it comes to them, he said, acknowledging the Chiefs' 3 Super Bowls and their elite quarterback. But make no mistake, that respect fuels his hunger. He's sacked Mahomes 6 times, a testament to his relentless pursuit. But he's also lived through the 2-10 record against them in his 6 seasons. He knows that has to change. This isn't just about individual stats. It's about shifting the balance of power in the AFC West. It's about the Raiders asserting their dominance. The man just put it all on the line, daring the football world to doubt him, daring Mahomes to underestimate the fury of the silver and black. This kind of swagger, this kind of leadership, is infectious. It's exactly what this team needs after the Ramsey miss. But even with Crosby's fire, do we have enough to truly challenge the best? The answer might lie in a veteran pass rusher waiting in the wings. So, the stage is set. We missed out on a big-name corner, but Max Crosby is declaring war on the AFC West. Now, the final piece of this puzzle, the one that could truly complete the defensive picture, comes into view: the potential addition of a veteran pass rusher. The whispers are growing louder, Raider Nation, about the possibility of bringing in Matthew Judon. Yes, Judon, a proven commodity, a four-time Pro Bowler, who despite a down year with the Falcons, where he reportedly wasn't utilized correctly, still possesses that elite pass-rushing ability. Imagine Crosby, Malcolm Kuntz, and Tyree Wilson, a formidable trio, now complemented by a seasoned veteran like Judon, coming in on specific packages, bringing a fresh surge of energy and a relentless motor. We let Janarius Robinson and Cullivan Chasson walk, leaving a void that needs to be filled. While Adam Butler holds down the interior, adding Judon would be a masterstroke of depth and strategic genius. He's 33, yes, but he had 15.5 sacks just a couple of seasons ago when healthy, and he finished last season strong with 4 sacks in the final 7 weeks. This isn't about him being the primary rusher. It's about adding another weapon to our arsenal, a player who knows how to get after the quarterback, who could be signed for a cheap contract after an underwhelming year. This is the kind of move that shows intelligence, that demonstrates a commitment to building a complete dominant defense around our superstar, Max Crosby. It's about providing the relentless pressure that will give our young secondary a chance to thrive, even without the big splash signing of Ramsey. It's about building a formidable front that can terrorize opposing offenses and finally bring down Patrick Mahomes when it truly matters. Raider Nation, this is our moment. We've faced adversity, we've felt the sting of disappointment, but our spirit remains unbroken. Are you ready to see this team unleash a new level of defensive fury? Are you ready to witness Max Crosby and potentially Matthew Judon hunt down quarterbacks with a vengeance? This isn't just a football season, it's a statement. What do you say, Raider Nation? Are you in? Like this if you're ready for the fight. Comment below what you think about Judon. And subscribe now, because the silver and black are coming, and we're coming for everything. Will this revamped defense be enough to finally break the Chiefs' stranglehold on the AFC West? Only time and the fury of the Raider Nation will tell.